How's everybody? All right. Settle down. All right. So last week was Father's Day. Do we have any fathers in the audience? Yes? All right, that's what's it's a fatherless crowd, no problem. Okay, be here all night. So I'm a father, I'm a proud father of a rescue dog, right? A senior rescue dog, that's extra points. He's a Chihuahua Terrier mix, with just a little bit of Satan in him. Listen, when my fiance and I adopted him, I went to the vet and he said, he's got a heart murmur. And I'm like, oh no. I mean, we got emotional. Like, how long has he got? 5 years and $10,000 later. I'm like, no, seriously, how long has he got, okay? You know what I mean? I like to have plans. I like to go on vacation, for God's sakes. I love him, but let's go. No, we love him, man. We take him everywhere. He's great. I'll tell you what, the older he gets, the bolder he gets. The other day, he just comes walking out in the living room, just looks at me, and just pisses, you know? Glaring at me like, what are you going to do about it, tough guy, huh? You got something to say? Oh, I'm a bad boy? Yeah, actually, I am a bad boy. You're right. That's why I just pissed in the living room floor. You know what you're going to do? You're going to go and clean it up. Why don't you go get me a greenie while you're at it, tough guy? So what did I do? I went and cleaned it up like a jackass. Fucking Chihuahua. Anyway, I love him. Well, we travel everywhere with him. We're going back east in a couple of weeks. And he loves to travel. He loves to fly. And I think, honestly, part of it is he gets treated a lot better than we do. Flight attendant comes over like, oh, he's adorable. Let's get this little guy a drink and a snack. I'm like, shit, I paid for the tickets. Can I get a drink and a snack? She's like, no, actually, you can wait an hour for that cart to come around. We'll take care of this little man. Then we go to a hotel. They charge anywhere between $50 and $75 extra a night for this dog. He's a 13-pound dog. I'm not bringing in a horse to the room. It's not going at the end of our trip. I'm going to be like, hey, listen, guys, I want to apologize what happened back there, but you're going to need a shovel and a wheelbarrow to clean that mess up. I guess what I'm saying is I love my dog with all my heart. But yeah, you know what? It'd be nice for a little appreciation sometime. Because he just looks at me with that Chihuahua look like, oh, you are such an asshole. And FYI, it's 5:01. Where the fuck is my dinner? So like I said, I'm engaged. I'm in a long-term relationship. Hello. Okay. Our relationship started as friends with benefits, right? She had great benefits, right? Healthcare, dental, vision. That may not sound hot. You get something stuck in your eye, that vision's going to come in handy. She's much smarter than me, which is super frustrating / embarrassing. Whenever we see a movie where there's a big twist, she always figures it out way sooner than I do. You guys remember the Sixth Sense? Everyone knows Sixth Sense? I see that. 10 minutes in the movie, she's like, oh, he is dead. I'm like, shit, I would have liked to have tried to figure that out myself. But in all fairness to her, I don't think I ever would have, you know. To this day, I would have been like, you know, if he was dead, how come he was talking to that freaky kid the whole movie, right? I'm not stupid. Maybe I am. She can fix everything. I don't know where that skill came from. I'm pretty sure if we were driving down the road and there was an F-16 broke down, she'd be like, you know, let's pull over. And she'd figure out how to get that thing up in the air in 10, 15 minutes. Me, on the other hand, I'm pretty good at breaking stuff. That's what I bring to the relationship. Last week, I put the toaster oven in the dishwasher, right? Now neither work. She's got to fix both of those. That joke is only so I can brag that I've got a toaster oven, right? You hear a man's got a toaster oven, you assume I got money. But listen, when you're in a relationship for a while, you gotta keep it going sexually, you gotta keep it turned on, you gotta know what your partner's into, what her kink is, what turns her on. And in my case, what turns her on is receipts. She loves receipts, right? Oh man, you know, I mean, she likes to have them, file them, keep them forever. You buy a pair of shoes today. What if you want to return those in 5 years, right? You're going to receipt for that. Sometimes I'll just put receipts like a trail up to the bedroom. Put one of those big-ass CVS receipts right on the bed. Yeah. By the time she gets up there, she's down for anything. I just kind of wish she let us finish our business before she starts filing those, but you know, whatever. What a relationship, you take what you can get. Listen, there's things that I know, there's things that annoy her that I do, and there's things that annoy me with her. Like, one thing that really annoys me is she eats frozen pizza every night. Every night she eats frozen pizza. And she is the same weight she was in high school. I mean, she was a big girl in high school, okay? Let me just say, she was a big, big girl, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Big girl. I'm not kidding. She was lean and she is lean and she loved that joke. She said, you better go up there and tell that frozen pizza joke, and we're over. People want to lose weight in this town, everywhere, I guess, right? And people are doing Ozempic. I don't know. Is that stuff safe? I don't know, right? I don't know. We didn't need Ozempic for a long time to lose weight, right? We relied on chain smoking and cocaine, those, right? You know, the nice thing about cocaine is not only do you lose weight, but you're more productive. Or as they call that, a win-win. Or if you're on cocaine, that's a win-win-win-win-win. I hear Ted back there, he's cooked up. Come on, man, let's go, wake up. So anyway, a lot of people also in LA, they get plastic surgery, they get work done. None of my business, that's what you want to do. But I'll tell you what, if you get plastic surgery, I think you got to choose the plastic surgeon doctor way more important than, let's say, I don't know, a heart surgeon. Listen, you get a bad heart surgeon, what's the worst case scenario? You die. You get a bad plastic surgeon, you have to deal with people lying with you your entire life. No, you look good, you look younger. No, they're even, I mean, I don't have a level, I'm just eyeballing it, but you kind of, no, you look good. I said to her once, I said, you know what, have you ever considered plastic surgery? Yeah, I said that, what an idiot. That went over about as well as you can expect. You ever just say something, you take it right back? That was that moment right there. She's like, well, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. You're not going to be touching me anytime soon. Then you go have sex with these perfect fantasy women in your mind. I'm like, listen, not for nothing, but I've been doing that since I was 15. So that isn't technically the threat that you think it is. The dog just looked up at her and like, I told you this guy was an asshole. Anyway, guys, that's my time. Thank you so much. Have a great